Alrighty, here we go. Shadow readings. Let me just clear the air out just a little bit. I'm actually using lavender. I like to switch it up during the summer. It's a nice cleansing smoke too. And it's very uplifting. Alright, so shadow readings. Let's see, who do we got? Geminis are already done. Leo masculines. We're going to get you a shadow card first, then we're going to get you an earth magical card, and then we're going to get you a 3D, 4D, 5D timeline based on how your shadow is affecting you right now. Just a little bit. There we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, Leo masculines. Is this me? Leo masculines. Have you put on a persona for so long that now you're not even sure if it's even who you want to be? Alright. Is this you, or is this an act you just started? Is this you, or is this programming? Effortlessly. Ooh. Well, if it is you, it should be flowing effortlessly. And if it is, then it's probably you. You're not being fake, you're being you. Now, if it seems like everybody you draw in around you seems super duper fake, and you feel like you're struggling a lot, then, yeah, maybe it is you. Alright. Leo, masculine, 5D. What is the 5D doing with this shadow work here? Excuse me. Alright. 40. Leo. Masculine. On your mind. How's this shadow affecting your mind? Let's see. Leo, masculine. How's this shadow affecting your thoughts and your mind? Leo, masculine. How is this all appearing and being perceived on the 3D? Leo, masculine. How is this all being perceived on the 3D? Here we go. On the 3D, it appears that you work a lot, that you are kind of conflicted and trapped by this work, but you are very passionate about it as well. And you are a super duper controlling person who hides a lot of their true emotions. What's really on your mind? You're really looking for hope and renewal. Either a second chance or a new chance. You still are open-hearted for it. Leos are very open-hearted. You feel like you do spend a lot of time taking the effort to bestow judgments that are positive on those that are positive around you to maintain a positive atmosphere. You enjoy having a positive atmosphere and a crowd. And as much as you do, you enjoy doling out compliments, you enjoy receiving them back as well. You love that mirrored energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's your light. That's what you came to do. Princess of Pentacles. I definitely see a divine feminine earth energy around you or within you. A wanting to receive, perhaps receiving messages in that type of divine feminine way, right? The way flowers fall around you or something pretty or sparkles on the water make you think of someone along that Princess Pentacle earth energy there. I see that there's not a whole lot of celebration though. I feel like it's very hollow. It's very matter-of-factly. It's just still logic and untangling necklace chains right now instead of actually having any real celebration happening. And you don't even know where to send a message of love, even if you were to send one. What is the 5D telling you? The 5D is telling you is because you cannot see where you are going, because you are refusing to make a decision because you feel like you are getting messages pulling you in different directions. I feel like whoever you are trying to reach out to is definitely judging themselves very harshly, or you are judging yourself very harshly because they are not reaching out to you. I feel like this is a self-projection harshness here happening. Like I said, your shadow could be your fear of another person's judgment upon you, or you feel like you have judged somebody else too harshly, since this is a shadow reading. There's definitely a death and rebirth that is happening right now. I feel like you know this already, and you realize this is what's happening, and you're having a hard time reconciling because you kind of saw a timeline at one point, and then it shifted pretty dramatically and pretty quickly, and you're like, I didn't make any of these decisions, and what if I'd have done this, that, and the other thing? Don't worry about that. It's the end of whatever cycle that was. That is the end of it, and a new one is beginning to start, right? Don't fear your messages. Like, a lot of people are always looking out for bad omens. Look out for good omens as well. Definitely look out for bad omens, but then, kind of like when I had a lot of drama going on the other day, I kept seeing reaffirming messages. Me and my crew call ourselves the 143 Love Tribe because of the beeper codes back in the day, right? So when crazy stuff started happening, I started getting upset, and like a truck would ride by and have 143 on the license plate, and then a little while later it'd ride by again, 143 on the license plate. Just those little synchronicities. It's like, yeah, okay, so the crow came by, but how many positive reaffirming messages from the universe have you gotten around a scary message, right? How many times, how good is your success rate of getting through shit? I bet it's 100%. Alrighty, we're gonna do one more little bit. Leo, what advice can we take? What advice can we take with this for these timelines? What advice can we use to balance these energies? What advice can we use to make these decisions? What advice can we use to, what was your cards here? Figure out, is this really Leo? And make life a little bit more effortless and not feel like so much like just work grind all the time. Right? How do we balance these energies for our Leo masculines? Alright, I do see that you can't be stressing the money all the time. That does not mean you cannot be responsible with the money. Here's the thing that's happening in the spiritual community. It's saying don't stress your money, and everybody's going for broke all the time, and that's a problem. That's not smart. That's not what intelligent, smart people do with their money. Intelligent, smart people do with their money is they save it and invest it in things, right? So this is, don't worry about money, but definitely still be smart with your money, right? And hard times always come. I get a kind of feeling of guilt too, like you feel guilty somebody else isn't doing better. Do not carry that shit. That's not your responsibility, right? Unless it is. Unless it's a life that you created that you're not helping take care of, then it's not your responsibility to worry about these people, right? Weigh your connections here. I got the Eight of Swords. You can step out of that circle. That is 100% your own captivity. You do not have to stay captive in that thought pattern at all. I do see a warning of do not self-indulge. There is a big danger, especially when you're putting on a persona that you are much happier than you are, of severely overindulging and partying and things like that. Good time, Charlie. You don't want to do that. That is not what you want to do. That is not the energy that is going to draw in a higher frequency match to you. That is not you. Okay? Alright. Besides that, back to, is this you? Is it? What do you see in this image? Was this person brought to their knees? Were they just dropped to their knees, or are they getting up off their knees? Are they a victim, or are they a survivor? That is your choice. Oh, my little messed up words there. Survivor didn't come out right. Yeah. You don't realize how you talk until you listen to yourself talk. And effortlessly, right? Water flows effortlessly. That doesn't mean there's not rapids and things that you're going to have to encounter, but it's definitely supposed to be a continuous flow in a steady direction where you are being pulled by gravity and the forces of nature, right? As long as you're feeling like you're going with the flow, this is you. I feel like you're just going through kind of an existential ego crisis right now. And you are allowed to change. That is another big message I'm going to put out for you. You are 110% allowed to change. Just because you used to be a certain way doesn't mean you have to be that now. That is the difference between being an uninvolved version of your sign and an evolved version of your sign, okay? I did not see any of the classic cliche Leo toxic traits come out in this reading at all, so you are already an evolved version of your sign. So no, if you're not matching up with your zodiac, look in your sun, your moon, and your rising, right? Your rising sign will be your youth, or your warrior years, your youth warrior sage. Your youth years will be your rising sign, and your crone years will be your moon sign. So you are going to travel through several different energies, and the whole time that will be you, okay? Alright, Leo, I believe that's all your messages came through as much as I can do for you today. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and windy paths with you. Remember, this helped you. Buttons, bells, let me know you like it. Love y'all, and I will talk to you just as soon as